made a conservative comedy news site which takes various themes and puts them together to make a point. And today, we're going to be talking about Biden-Harris being Time's Person of the Year. Is that supposed to be singular? And reviewing some of their previous picks and proof that none of the elites cared about those frontline workers. But first...
But I'll tell you what I care about. I care about all of you. I want there to be more of you. So what I need you guys to do is go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and follow us on Rumble, on Clapper, on Parler, on whatever everywhere. You know?
If you see us in public, follow us.
If you see us in the store, follow us. All right?
Yeah. So if you're on Rumble, we put all of our stuff there, though there is a bit of a delay. Please, like it, share it, rumble it if you're there.
You won't see me on Twitter, really, because I think that's just a cesspool. I hate people who are on there, but, you know, it's Twitter. For Jesus.
And if you're on YouTube, you'll get our full videos, such as this one, first. Hit the notification button to get all of that, and follow us on Paula, and you'll get all of our videos posted. All right, so back in 2006, when we were Time's Person of the Year, I mean, right?
I felt the public's adoration for sure.
Yeah, well, sort of, but so you
sort of. I felt it deep inside.
Well, kind of.
Right in the feels.
I mean, just in case you don't remember, in 2006. Times picked you, as in us, but you as well as Time's Person of the Year. I always wondered if I could put that on a job application.
Which is, to me, that actually just smacks of the Time editors being lazy. What do they got? I don't know. Hey, I got an idea. What? We'll just say everyone's the Person of the Year. That's lazy.
Well, it was supposed to be in honor of the World Wide Web and its growth and content.
Why? Because everyone developed it? I didn't do it. I had no hand in that.
Like I said, Al Gore invented the internet.
Al Gore? I can't believe that guy had the audacity to claim that.
So
talk about a man with no personality. I'm Al Gore. End of conversation.
Talk about the Pence flies were just like landing on Gore.
No, but with Gore, it'd be like crawling over his eyeball, and he would not blink. He just stared at. That's a new sensation.
So I always wondered if you could put that on a job application. I'm hardworking.
Yeah.
I'm a team player, and I was Time's Person
of the Year.
of 2006.
And they're like, what a coincidence! So was I. And you guys can have a little thing going.
Yeah, it really builds rapport.
It does, kind of. Yeah.
So, also, if I'm going to snatch up all the awards for ourselves, they honored the American Soldier in 2003. We are both Marine and Army veterans. Oddly enough, we met in the Army, and the American Fighting Man in 1950. So if I can go back in time and snatch up more awards for myself, I'm going to do it. But somebody has been forgotten, as they named Biden and Harris Person of the Year. What happened to honoring frontline workers or medical staff?
No, frontline is not where the action happens. It's about 16 feet under your house, the basement. That's where the real action is, because Joe Biden lived there. Like, you know, I can understand if you're at least going to tell me that Joe Biden ran a great campaign and it has great plans for America. That's why we're going to name him and Harris. But they didn't even run a good campaign. They ran on my drug-tarred son is not under investigation, which he is. They ran on. I want to shut down COVID, and it's already happening before he gets in office. So I'm not really sure if that really counts as what he's going to do.
Well, that's a good point you brought up. He did. I mean, he ran from every interview. He hid in his basement.
How many lids?
How many lids? So many lids.
He's got more lids than I've ever. I didn't. You know what? You know how many lids he had? Enough to where I actually learned what the hell that word meant. I've never heard of someone doing that.
Talking about that and shamelessly plugging in, we did Words That Will Change Your Life, and calling a lid is one of them, and that's exclusive to Rumble. But anyway, if I can add that to the description box, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. While you were out there struggling, toiling, or stuck with your family, hoping to carve out some meager existence in this new dark time, or as financial institutions were calling it, the Great Recess, whatever that means, he hid, and then he got all the credit for it.
You know what? And also, he had the opportunity.
I wish that was me.
He had the opportunity to go forward and take charge of the Democrat Party and say, "Hey, look, we're gonna get a stimulus bill done, right? Because he said, I believe, I am the Democrat Party at this point, right? Basically.
Yeah, but he also thought he was running against George Bush.
He thought he was running for Senate too. So I mean, what are we really saying here? But so you're basically going to promote a man who didn't have control of his faculties, any of them really. And then he basically, I remember when he said to somebody, they asked him about what his plan was as far as court packing. And he basically said the American people don't have a right to know, right?
Yeah.
Good job. What a great award to get for doing nothing.
But let's talk about Time's choices in the past. So they've chosen some doozies here. We got Stalin twice.
I mean, look, he had some pretty good kill numbers overall. I mean, most of his own people, but still, pretty good numbers.
Pretty good. Hitler once. I mean, you should only have to award Hitler one time in your life for it to be a mistake.
Some people are just good at public speaking.
Mussolini once.
I mean, I don't really have any good notes for him. He's a pretty horrible person all around.
And they did make Donald Trump their Time Person of the Year in 2016. So, to be fair, that was a historic election.
But Donald Trump, look, whether you liked the guy or hated him, America, look, people complain for most of their lives that I've talked to them. They complain about hating politicians. Can't stand politicians. So they finally voted for somebody who's pretty damn far from a politician.
Yeah, no political experience whatsoever. And so that was historic. So you could kind of make the argument that every presidential election is historic. But
well, this one is to be the last one before China takes over.
Yeah, and he was actually the runner-up in 2017 with Xi Jinping. That's when the Me Too movement won. So they have award, and 2019, Greta Thunberg. You were the person of the year.
How dare you? I can't believe that they're gonna exploit this child and act like she's gonna. And she would go in there and said, "You turn for us for hope. How dare you? Are you looking for them for hope? This Tide Pod eating bunch of pansies? Are you really looking for them for hope?" I'm not.
Well, evidently the Times forgot all the hope that the medical field gave us this year. And Donald Trump was elected because he represented the forgotten man. And we won't forget you. Frontline workers, medical staff.
Hey, you know what?
McDonald's employees.
I pray for them every night. I pray for the armed forces and the first responders and frontline workers. I do. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's like, me.
I'm the guy.
I'm the guy. I don't work for
I'm
you.
the guy, man. I'm the guy of the year.
Yeah, me, and then Kamala here. Me and this guy right here. Me and Kamala, whatever her name is. What did he call her? He mispronounced her name. Because look, she's just a token girl they have for this thing.
Well, I think the plot to depose him is already in the works. But remember, I'm the guy. Point made.
Yeah, but when we find Biden's dead, bloated corpse floating down the Ganges, we'll know it was freaking Kamala.